What's going on, guys? I know it's been a while, but I am back for episode 3 of my Road to the Show series. And let's start with this cutscene that my pitching coach is talking about effectiveness and wanting to increase my hits per 9. And now let's jump right into the bullpen session. Well, I'm going to increase my strikeouts per 9 and all that other good stuff. Going into my third start against the Jackson Jumbo Shrimp is going to be a very interesting one. I had one that was a okay outing in my first start. Second start, I went 8 strong innings and really helped my cause with the big league club, I think. But going further, I want to see myself around that 7-inning mark unless I'm starting to get tired. So let's see what I can do in my third start here. I am in 13 innings pitched, only 1 earned run, and 10 strikeouts with a 1-1 record. So while I'm not giving up the runs, my offense isn't giving me runs either. So it's going to be interesting to see in this one what my offense can hand me. Again, it's been a while. I know life just got in the way, to be honest with you. Working on some new things for not only this channel but my main channel, which is a more sports talk type thing. It's the last video I put up there was about the NJCAA National Tournament. If you haven't checked it out yet, it's very informative. I love the NJCAA. It's where I got my start as a basketball manager. And the school that I went to won it all this year, and that's why I'm wearing the shirt. And I didn't want to wear polos in this channel either, make it more of an informal type thing, but it's really nice as I get this. Oh my. What? Really? They're going to call that a base hit, even though the first baseman clearly didn't know what happened to it. Anyway, I back up with it, getting the first out. But that's just frustrating. The Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp have a base runner because of an error. Anyway, I've been working on some new things for that channel. And I've implemented a face cam, as you can see, into this one after seeing Craig Crash's video, his update video type thing. And I wanted to implement it first in my first video, but I really wanted to see what kind of reception the non-face cam would have gotten. And after not seeing the results I wanted, for the next couple videos, I'm going to see what it looks like with the face cam and see what changes I can make on this as well. And again, your guys' interaction with this is going to be paramount to how I run this in the future, including the type of games that you want to see me play. I have multiple gaming systems, so if you want to see anything specific, go ahead and put it down in the comments, and I'll get to it as soon as I can, as I get out of that first inning with back-to-back strikeouts, which is always nice. But other than that, it's just going to be, the other big thing that I'm going to be doing in this one is only doing 1 game per episode now, because when I saw the 2 games were getting up there towards the half-hour mark and not the results that I wanted, I decided to cut it back to a single start. So after this game, and for the next couple videos, it will be just 1 start. And if that's what you guys want to see is 1 start per, I have no problem doing that. Only reason I did 2 starts was because, as the fly out to center, was because I didn't want it to be a drawn out series. But with time constraints and all that, I understand why people didn't want to watch a full 30-minute video about minor league baseball in the start, at least. Maybe once I get up to the majors, it will be more two-start type things. But other than that, it's been pretty good. The results aside, I'm very proud of what I've done in those first 2 videos. And the results will come or it won't. I mean, it's just going to be what it is. As I get into a 1-1 count here. But I've been watching other people as well, and they don't really commentate completely as I get out of the inning. They don't focus solely on the game, and I think that's what one of my biggest problems was in the first 2, was I focused solely on the gameplay instead of just talking and having a conversation with you guys. So I apologize for that. I'll try to do better in the future, and just keep talking, maybe edit a little bit more instead of having this entire game. But we're in the 3rd inning with a 1-0 lead at the moment, and I'm quickly into an 0-2 battle, and I get my 4th or 5th strikeout of the game. Third strikeout of the game. Well, I don't know why that was my 4th or 5th, but that 3rd strikeout into the game, and we're in the 3rd inning, and my pitch count looks pretty good at first. It's at 23 pitches, and that's kind of where I want it to be, honestly. Most of you have probably seen the Kyle Hendricks 81 pitches complete game shutout that he had in his either previous start or 2 starts back, but he was just methodical, and he didn't really get the strikeouts. He was more pitch to contact, and that worked for him. And it was very interesting to see that he got through 9 innings with only 81 pitches, and I think that was only a 4-hitter. It might have been a 5, but it was a complete game shutout by Kyle Hendricks, and it was very interesting to watch. Because he's not a hard thrower. He's just a, I'm going to fool you with my changeup type pitcher. And earlier in the year, he was fighting himself a little bit about that. I think that he wanted to try to increase his strikeout total instead of just be who he is, which is a pitch contact, get him out type hitter that won't go more than 7 innings, but he doesn't need to be quite honest with you, as I get out of that inning with a ground out to second. But Kyle Hendricks is a great pitcher, beginning of the season not included, but that is something that I want to kind of have my player be, is not necessarily a strikeout flamethrower, but control the strike zone at all times. And it looks like in this start, I'm doing that. Again, at an 0-2 count, strike 3. Now I am getting the strikeouts that is going to be important for the big league scouts, but I'm also not giving up a ton of contact either. It's been a nice fair bout, or I'm not giving up hard contact. It's been pretty soft with the exception of that fly out to center. And the fact that I'm able to keep my pitches in the zone and not have to work, ooh boy, that was a mistake, not have to work very hard is, in the long innings, as I say that, and a base hit up the middle, it's going to be very productive for me to get this working out. And I missed with a curveball there. Again, I wanted to not have to rely on my curveball. I want to mostly rely on that cutter or fastball. And just like that. Are you kidding me? What? Glitchy. Wow, okay, so instead of having a possible inning double play, I now have runners on first and second having to work in this inning. As I just complimented how I'm not working in the game so far, so just frustration, really. And that's why earlier in the first two videos when I said that I wanted to focus on strikeouts, it's because I had a feeling that I would have to rely on strikeouts to get through the games and not have to rely on my defense primarily. And that's really sad, to just put everything on your shoulders, but I'm able to get back-to-back strikeouts to end the inning and end the threat. But that really shouldn't be what it has to happen to do it. It should be more relying on that defense and the strikeouts will either come or it won't type thing. And that's what I really want to happen, is for my defense to help me out. Now my offense, on the other hand, as I now have a 5-0 lead, is doing fantastic. Let's just hope that I can keep it up as I laugh. Again, I wish I could zoom in on where that ball's tracking. But I'm able to get him to fly out. I think that's one of the only hard hit balls. And the fact that the stadium is 420 feet to dead center helped me there. Certainly didn't hurt. But the fact that it's 420 to dead center and that ball was crushed. I'm not going to lie. That was a mistake pitch. And it got smoked, and I got lucky, as it's a 1-2 count now. I forgot to look at my energy level, but I get another strikeout.
Man, this guy's on his game today. Not only when he's throwing strikes,
8 strikeouts. That's not bad for a day's work. Energy level is still in the green, but it's getting relatively low, so who knows what they're going to decide to do. Let me just focus on getting through 5. I'm throwing 45 strikes at 10 balls, which is very important for me to do. And it's just going to be very interesting to see how much longer they keep me into this game, after stretching me out to that 8 innings last start. 9 strikeouts, so that's, I'll take that. If I get pulled right here, but I won't. If I would have gotten pulled right there, I would have been happy with that performance. 5 innings, 9 strikeouts, but I can see why they didn't. Again, my pitch count is only at 58 with that ground out to first, or a ground out to short. And it wasn't even a ground out. Jeez. Okay. Well, his speed is at 94, so I just got to keep an eye on him a little bit.
Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit to your hand. But if you got no wheels,
toss back over there.
You got no wheels.
Line toward the alley in
Sure
left
he
center.
doesn't.
And he stretches out in left, but this is off his glove.
Okay, that dive was probably unnecessary, but it kept the ball in front of him. And now I'm back into a jam. Oh boy. And there's trouble. Okay, that's going to score 1, maybe both of them. No, but now I have runners on the corners, 0 outs in the 6th inning. Okay, let's go fastball up and just hoping to get a strikeout here. I'm not trying to do anything too fancy with it. Curveball, maybe bounce it. Got it. But the wild pitch is going to cost me, and now get this batter out. Now it's quickly 5-2. I'm glad my offense decided to show up today, honestly, as I get the first out. But it... Exactly right, Mark DeRosa. There's a lot of game left in the 6th inning, and now it's a 3-run game.
This is in the air out to left field.
Oh, this is trouble.
Tucker is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
At least I got 2 out now. Now I can
Ready
kind
for
of
another shot now.
exhale as long as I can get this guy out
Position with 2 gone. And he lays off
and
there,
leave
1-0.
the damage to
Two out
a
here to
minimum.
run at second. In the dirt
Another
here.
wild pitch.
And he's going to make it up to third.
I want to blame that one on more of the catcher because he couldn't block it.
Tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move the
But
you have to be
as it
sure
is,
you
it's
can make it.
0
He was
or
there,
3 and
and now
0
he's
on
under
him.
90 feet away.
Vince Stinson would
6th
be
inning has
next.
not been my friend.
And there's a strike
To
as he'll
say the
probably work his way
least, it has
back.
not
It's
been my
3-1.
friend.
Gotta believe he had the green light in that
See if I
situation.
can't battle
2
back here and get out of it.
3-0 count. This guy
Oh,
can
that's
certainly
trouble.
handle it back. That's a perfect situation.
In to score, the runner from third.
3 in, 3 runs in, 2 out, 70. Now my pitch count is getting dangerous. It's at 71 pitches.
Nice job there.
Yeah, you need something when you're given the chance. And
Just
he
get me
doesn't
out of
try
this
to
inning and I'll
right
be.
here. He just takes what's
My
there.
quality start is
Safely on
gone. My
second base,
ERA
but
has
his high-flying
skyrocketed.
teammates in the dugout.
But as long as I can get out of here with a win, I would be happy.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that.
Just get me out of this inning. That's all I'm asking
This
for.
is strike 3,
And I get out of it. Okay. I think my day is done.
From the pen to take over on
And it
the
is.
start
Uh,
7th.
Yeah, I want to blame the skip for that. 3 runs in was not
Hindsight, it was the right
going
choice.
as planned, even though I was cruising for most of it. Anyway, guys, that's going to wrap up the video. It
The results sure speak for
wasn't
themselves.
my greatest start out there, but I got the win, and that's all that really matters, and I got 11 strikeouts. So, anyway, guys, I'll see you next time. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the video if you want to keep seeing these type of performances. Thank you, and have a great day, guys.